Hello, I'm Katie Derham and welcome to the Richard Burnett Historical Collection of Early Keyboard Instruments, which forms the core of what used to be the Finchcocks Musical Museum and which is still the most exceptional resource and charity for anybody who's passionate about early keyboards.
The clavichord dates from about the 14th century and was popular throughout the Baroque and Classical eras. Amazingly, there's only a gap of 36 years between the last documented account of a historical clavichord being made and the first of the revival clavichords in 1894 by Arnold Domech. And I have a suspicion that there's probably a continuous tradition of clavichord construction. So why is this seemingly modest instrument so enduringly popular? Well, this particular instrument is very large. Clavichords are often very compact and they have a seemingly simple design, so they're inexpensive compared to other keyboard instruments. More importantly though, the sound is utterly beguiling. It's got a very intimate sound, which makes it an ideal instrument for the home. And it's very good for one's keyboard technique as well, because like with the Viennese piano I played a moment ago, we have a direct connection with the sound, which is very good for one's technique. The mechanism is disarmingly simple. When I press a key down, a brass blade called a tangent comes up and presses against a pair of strings. This tangent forms a bridge in determining the sounding length of the note. Now, clavichords come in two flavours, fretted and unfretted. On fretted clavichords, one pair of strings serves two or more notes, whilst on unfretted clavichords, such as this, each tangent has its own pair of strings. Now, the clavichord is unique amongst stringed keyboard instruments in allowing the player to create their own vibrato. This is known by the German word Bebung, or shaking, and 18th century composers such as Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach even notated it in their music as an expressive device. Clavichords were especially popular in Germany and Scandinavia. This instrument is from Stockholm by Lindholm and Söderström. It dates from 1806, which is the year in which Michael Haydn died. It has an extended compass from low F to a high C. And there's an extra set of strings in the bass from a low A, which sound an octave higher, which enhance the clarity in the lower regions. This instrument's appearance is typical of Swedish clavichords. The painted exterior is actually not original, but the mahogany veneer is, and I rather like the counterpoint between the two. I'm also very much taken by the care taken for symmetry. This toolbox here is a dummy to match the real toolbox here. Given the correlation between the Viennese piano and the clavichord, I thought it only right to play music by siblings. So I'll be playing the Adagio in F major by Michael Haydn's esteemed older brother, Franz Joseph.
If you'd like to find out more about the charity and the workshops and the events that take place here, then please do so. If you'd like to support, we'd like you to do that as well. Go to the comments section beneath this film or go and visit the Finchcocks charity website.